Hey guys, Tim here. Today we are going to do weasel boxes. Alright, so here's an old beat up weasel box. I usually use this thing in the summer, or used to use it in the summer to catch chipmunks that were around the house and in the garden and whatnot. And they've gone ahead and chewed up my wood pretty good. So have the mice. Oh, here, look at, there's even a bit of one in there or something. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically build these. These ones here are built to hold a rat trap, so they fit tight on the inside. So they are 4 3/4 on the inside, and this is about a 6-inch board, 6-inch wide board. Yep, 6-inch wide board. And what I've done on these were cut 1 foot, so I got 3 at a foot. This one is 16.5, and I went all fancy and dog-eared them and stuff you didn't have to do. These are well weathered and blend right in now. I've also gone ahead on this one and put 2 screws right here. You could wrap a piece of wire and then nothing's gonna get it open. The other thing you want to do is make sure you got some vent holes on the other side, get all that smells from your bait going out. Those work great if you're gonna use a rat trap. The rat trap fits right down inside, but you want to get the ones that have the big plastic pan, not the little metal spot. If you get the ones with a little metal spot, you could take one of the plastic tabs out of your tackle box, one of the dividers, and fit it in there, glue it on, and it makes a bigger pan. Or whatever, a piece of sheet metal, something. But what I'm going to use this #1 long string right here, because that's what I got. So I'll get a couple rat traps for them too, because I misplaced them. But these next ones we're going to build differently. So in order to fit these, I want to bend it this way. Alright, so in order to fit that in there, we're going to have to be something about like that right there. I don't really like that. It's not the best situation. It kind of rocks. I might add a little piece of wood right under there to keep that from tipping. But we'll get there. So what I've gone ahead and I've got 3 pieces cut at 12 inches. I got 1 piece, this one's 14.5. It just is a bunch of scrap I picked up on the side of the road. Someone was throwing out, and these are perfect. Match the snow. Don't even have to do anything. I don't think I'm going to drill my hole in the center. I got to see where this is going to end up lining up. So I know I want the hole just above where the pan is, so that they have to come in and kind of crawl over it. You don't want it too high, they go off to the sides or whatever. So we'll figure that out. I got a board here so I can not drill through my hand railing, right? And then a back, and we'll drill some holes in here. So in order to do this, we're gonna have to do this with a back swinging, is what we're gonna do, because this is gonna, all these sides are gonna go on the outside instead of for the mouse traps, they can go on the inside like so, and it just doesn't leave quite enough room to do that. See, I got the board hanging out. So in order to do that, we're going to go on the outsides here. Our trap's going to fit nice in here. We'll figure out where we'll get it. It'll be about like that in there. So the spring can even be off to the side more. Our back going to be right here. We'll make it swivel. So leave that set it off to the side. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill some holes. Let's pre-drill. Let's get this big dog out of here. That I do not want my wood to split, right? So I don't have a pencil on me, but otherwise, let me go get one. Ha, got one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and see what one of these, what way they're all bent. And pick out my my bends. I can see I have the gap, so this one's curved this way, this one's curved this way. That one's straight, so we're going to use the straight one on the bottom, and we're going to tip our curves in. So to make this easy, we're going to go right here, draw a line, right here, draw a line, and we're going to do the same thing to this one. And this is going to give us a guide of how thick our board how thick our boards are and where to drill, right? So I think 3 on each end should do it. So we'll put one right here. So now we're going to take some of these, I don't know exactly how long, but we lost a nail in the driveway. That's not a good thing. And need a hammer. Alright, so I got this hammer. We'll go ahead and get some of these nails started in here. Make it easy. Alright, we got our sides. So what we're going to do, this is the bottom. This is the brace. Doesn't have to be perfect there. We're going to get these lined up right about there. Alright, when it feels right, it is right. Okay. Same thing. This one. There we go, we got a rectangle, right? We got our little lip that overhangs. One thing I did not think about or plan ahead on this, because I have to change my design, is it's gonna have a little foot that sticks off here, but that's fine. I don't really care too much. So let's set our trap in here. Okay, we'll lower this sucker down, get it nice and flat or so. What we're going to do is just end up sliding this in here, and we'll take a measurement. So we'll measure right here how high our pan is. So our pan is easily an inch high. Alright, brush yourself off. Pull our trap out without getting caught here. We'll go ahead and do the same thing as before. We'll go ahead and give a little pre-drill, that way we're not going to be splitting any of our wood. Get us 4 more ring shanks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there you go. So now we gotta do the back part here, and for that we have to make sure it swivels. But what we'll do is we'll pre-drill one of these up here in this corner, like so. Right there. Oh yeah, it fits nice and tight there too. Probably just leave it like that. Otherwise you could get 2 short screws and go like here, piece of wire, nothing's gonna get in there. That's also an option. And another thing that is kind of nice half the time, and we'll do it on this one, so we're gonna add a bait nail because, well, it's just nice to have something to attach your bait to, right? So there you go, there's your bait nail. It's gonna make it trickier to get this in though. Let's see. Woo! When it jumps up and the nail pokes you in the hand, maybe we're gonna pull that back out. Like bait nails on mink boxes. Alright, so there's that. Go this way. So this bad boy down in here. Slide it like so. Okay. There we go. I'll give you guys a quick close-up of what that looks like here. So there you go. See, that pan is still below the trap or the hole in there, and we'll put a piece of wire on our trap here, and we'll drill a hole maybe through one of these edges, and it'll come out. That way we can wire our trap off in case we do get a curious raccoon or something that reaches his hand in there and he don't walk off. But it's always good to make sure your stuff is staked and secure. So let's go ahead and finish up drilling our holes right here, and we'll be on our merry way. Let's go ahead, we'll spin this shut. We'll put this up here. We'll use our pencil and we'll draw a quick line all the way around, and that's going to show us where our sides and top and bottom are. We're not to necessarily drill a hole. Now you do want to make sure that you have a spot where your wire can come out, right? Okay, close enough. Did I lose my other drill bit? Okay, I got a couple little screws, so we'll go ahead and we'll pound it in a little bit to get it started. Probably don't need to, being as this is pine, but I like making the boxes out of cedar. That's what those boxes are made out of, is cedar. They weather nice. Okay, we got that one in a little bit. And the same thing right here. Hard to pound those little half-inch screws here in with any amount of force without getting your fingers. Okay, so I get that. Got our wire. Need some. We'll go ahead and get that bent around. Give it a twist. We'll leave enough for that. Now nothing's going to open that up. That's nice and wired. You can put a couple wraps on there. They're never getting that off. We have it set. Voila, Weasel box done. Now if it's a #1 long spring, you got my measurements. I'll put them down in the description below. And you can build it either way you want. You can also cut this back out and put like hardware cloth, and that lets them see through it a little better. Might up your percentage of catches. I just don't have any hardware cloth with me. So I'm going to put this out on the line and we'll see what happens. If this helped you out, if you learned anything, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, and we'll catch you next time.